And positioning made simple. Question I get all the time is, can you help me understand what differentiation, what brand promise, like how does that work? And we're gonna do it really easy using a lawn mowing company in a local neighborhood. 3 participants, we've got Dany, we've got Bobby, and we've got Sarah, okay? Now, Dany, he's the newcomer to the block. That represents your brand. Dany wants to come into an existing category where there are already competitors. Bobby and Sarah. Dany's trying to figure out how he can position himself so that when he goes out, he's got a reason that people would want to hire him. This is where market research comes in. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little looking on what Bobby and Sarah are up to. Well, here's the thing that we learned. Bobby is fast. He's super quick. He's also fairly cheap. The problem with Bobby is quality level, not so good. So he's sort of a thumbs down. This is what we know. He's really fast, he's really cheap, but his yard work is sloppy. We take a look over here at Sarah. Sarah is not fast. She is expensive, but her work is awesome. She gets the big thumbs up, okay? Because when you do work with Sarah, she can only do so many in a day, but her work is exemplary. Like she's gonna edge everything. She's gonna take all the leaves out of your flower bed. So Bobby is the down and dirty. Sarah is the super pricey and super time-taking. Dany now has an opportunity to go in and do something different. So what Dany is going to do is he's going to meet in the middle. Dany is going to be a mid-tier project, and he's going to promise that it's a good job at a fair price. So he's not going to go quite as in-depth as Sarah is. He's not going to take the leaves out of the garden. He's not going to, prune all your bushes. He's not going to do that. But he's also not going to be as sloppy as Bobby is. He's going to go to groups and say, listen, you're probably right now working with either Bobby or Sarah, and you've either got a really pricey, super nice thing that's maybe more than you need, or it's super fast and it's super cheap, but it doesn't really give you the quality that you want. We're in the middle. So if what you're looking for is a good job at a good rate, we're going to be in the middle. And that's how you position yourself in the category. So when we're thinking about this in terms of marketing and branding, we're really talking about looking at 3 overlapping pieces of information here. The first is the brand. What is it that you do, that you are good at, that you make money doing, that you enjoy? Where are you profitable? Okay, what are your hopes and dreams? That's all about the brand. Then we're going to take a look at the competition. What is it that they're doing? What do they do well? What do they not do well? What can we learn from that? And then we're going to look at what it is that your sea of choice, client, competitor, consumer, is looking for. Now, some people, they're going to really want that high-end job and they're willing to pay for it. That's one part of the population, okay? So we're going to take this part of the population and we're going to say, this is the Sarah group. They're willing to pay that kind of money. Some of these people are like, look, I don't care. I just need to get it mowed. It doesn't matter to me if it's perfect or not. Those are the Bobby people, because those folks, what they're looking for is just a quick job done well. The Dany people are the ones that want to meet in the middle. They're like, look, I want it to be nice and not sloppy, but I don't need you to give me all the bells and whistles. That's going to be where Dany is going to play. This is Dany's zone right here. It's what he's good at and can make money doing. It is what the competition isn't doing that he can see as an open area to go play in, and it's something that he knows that his target audience wants. That's the sweet spot for Dany. Now that Dany knows that, all of his sales and marketing messages come off the fact that he's a mid-tier guy that does a good, solid job at a good, solid rate, not frills, but not sloppy either. Lots of brands have taken that approach, like Southwest Airlines. No frills, but a good thing at a good price that you know you can depend on. This is how you can begin thinking about your marketplace so that you can take the right spot and you can grow effectively.